Hello, this is Temisha with Educational Tutoring Centers with a question on understanding the quotient properties of square roots. The property states the square root of a quotient is equal to the quotient of each square root. So here's an example problem. It says the square root of 49/64. Okay, and so according to the property, if you have a square root of a quotient, it is equal to the quotient of each square root. Okay, so you could take that quotient and divide it up into making it a square root in the numerator and a square root in the denominator. Find the square roots of each and then simplify your fraction as needed. Okay, so let's look at this one here. So the first thing we would do is break this up and make this 49, square root of 49 over square root of 64. Okay, now according to the rules of square roots, we are simply, which is the inverse of squaring something. So we're looking at what number times itself makes 49. And we can see that that is 7 times 7. And for the denominator, 8 times 8. Okay? So, the little thing that's called an index here, since it's a square root, is a 2. And it tells you how many of these elements must be underneath your radical in order for you to pull it out as the answer, I'll say. Okay, so there's 2 there, and that's exactly what we need to pull out, at least one of those, which would make that numerator 7. Okay, and then down here for the denominator, there's 2, so we can pull that out there. So the denominator is 8. So our answer is 7/8. Okay. Another way to look at these numbers under the radical is to do a factor tree. And this is a factor tree of your prime numbers. And so for 49, you can see that your factors are 7 times 7. And so for every group of 2, you can pull that out as the answer as 7. Okay? And that is it for that problem.